man. I just got beat up for at least 45 minutes or something really bad, and I know I was wrong for that. I'm sorry. I know I could have, maybe deserved a little bit of an ass kicking, but they took it a little bit extreme, I think. But
So says an apologetic burglar with 29 previous convictions who was a victim of a 3 a.m. beating by the victimized business owner and his sons, who are now facing multiple felony charges. It's a twisted, convoluted tale that only our Robert Price could sort out.
The night of April 27th was a rough one for 34-year-old Scott William Sparks, Jr. As you can see from the photographic evidence, nose broken, teeth knocked out, cuts, bruises, and abrasions across his face and neck. Sparks took these photos a couple days after encountering these men, also named in one of this case's multiple ironies, Sparks. John Sparks, the 50-year-old owner of Sparks Custom Pools, is charged with assault with a deadly weapon and false imprisonment with violence, among other charges. Also charged are his sons, 23-year-old Brendan Sparks and 20-year-old Trenton Sparks. They've all pleaded not guilty to these charges. The deadly weapons they're accused of using, according to the charging document, a gun, a car, and a power tool. The strange tale begins at 3 a.m. the morning of April 27th, when John Sparks, awakened by his security system, raced to his business on Meany Avenue and confronted Scott Sparks, who had entered the pool company's fenced yard and was taking items from an unlocked vehicle. Scott Sparks admits it was him and admits he was there to steal.
Coming out, and he got a gun and shot right above my head, and he said, get down. So I got down my belly and let him hog tie me.
After zip-tying the thief's hands behind his back, John Sparks summoned his sons, Brendan and Trenton. For some 45 minutes, according to the sheriff's report, Sparks and his sons punched and kicked the intruder before finally calling the sheriff's department. Deputies found Scott Sparks bound and beaten, with significant injuries to his head and face. Pool company owner John Sparks spoke to 17 News but declined to appear on camera. He did say off camera that video of the incident from security footage would shed light on the incident. Sparks attorney Ed Noriega likewise declined to appear on camera, but he did say Sparks Pool Company has been hit with burglaries before, possibly by this same individual. He also said the suspect in this case may have had an accomplice. District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer said the pool company owner and his sons could face prison time.
The maximum penalty looks to be around 7 years in state prison. The false imprisonment carries 3 or 4, depending, and then 3 years with an enhancement because the victim was severely injured.
The Sheriff's Department has said it will seek petty theft and trespassing charges against Scott Sparks, the intruder, but as of Friday, he had not been charged. He's been convicted at least 29 times in Kern County going back to 2007. Those cases include 12 drug-related offenses, 11 driving offenses, 2 DUIs, 5 charges of burglary or prowling, and 5 grand theft auto or lesser charges related to car theft. But this arrest, Scott Sparks said, this arrest, this time, will change him.
Sorry about the whole situation, but he taught me a life lesson, so I can thank him for that,
Comments posted on KGET's Facebook page have been overwhelmingly supportive of the 3 defendants, for what that's worth. John, Brendan, and Trenton Sparks are due back in court June 22nd. But in the court of public opinion, we have a verdict, not as to guilt, as to the public's collective frustration with crimes like burglary.
In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.